Ladies and gentlemen, President William Samoei Ruto addressed the 61st Jamhuri Day of the Republic of Kenya, and I noted that the president was angry. Looking at his body language, you would see that the president is angry. And I also noted that many Kenyans are not bothered with the celebration of Jamhuri Day. In fact, during Moi's time, everybody be very, very happy that Jamhuri has come. The children will know that we had celebrations. During Kibaki's time and Uhuru's time, things were a bit different. And today, one thing surprised me, that when William Samoei Ruto greeted the people, they did not respond. When he told them Happy Jamhuri Day, they did not respond. When he waved at them, they did not respond. Secondly, when William Samoei Ruto told them to sit down, already they were seated, and that one shocked me because he was telling people who are seated to sit down. And things are changing very, very fast. And I then ask myself, if people can go to the celebration, and there were not very many as one would expect in a Jamhuri Day, and we were left with many questions. So before I give my critical analysis about this speech, I want us to observe William Samoei Ruto greeting people, and you watch the response of the people, and then you look at the way they are seated. Look at also at the numbers. You see the numbers are not as many as one would expect. Watch the unresponsive mob.
Asante sana. Tafadhali tunaweza kuketi chini. Asanteni sana. Ndugu wa Kenya, Happy Jamhuri Day. Hamjambo. Jamhuri hoye. Kanairo hoye. Kabla sijasoma taarifa yangu, kati yetu, in our midst, we have a friend.
So as in this video you can see that people are still walking out of the stadium as the president is addressing the nation. Something that is not common, or something that you have not seen in the past. Let me ask you, why do you think people are walking? Why do you think they're walking out of the stadium when the president is talking? And in this video, I want us to analyze why the president is angry. And one of the reasons why he's angry is because he feels that Kenyans don't appreciate him, or Kenyans don't understand him. And he was actually trying to defend himself, and he was trying actually to put his case to the public. In fact, William Samoei Ruto has been left to defend himself, trying to convince Kenyans, trying to convince the world that he's working. I want you to look at how he's trying to state what he's calling the fact, and you see why he is defending himself and why he's angry. And I also want you to look at his body language here.
When we say that the cost of basic commodities has come down, it is a fact. When we say that inflation has come down, it is a fact. When we say that our farmers are producing more and better, it is a fact. When we say that Kenyans who have registered for Taifa Care are receiving better services than before, it is a fact. We encourage everyone, including our critics, to engage on the basis of facts and the truth. If some of us persist in the culture of reckless negativity, for how long will cynics mobilize Kenyans to deny facts that they can feel, that they can touch, and they can see? What will they say in a few weeks' time when we begin to give keys to new homeowners of our affordable housing units? What will they say at the thousands of plumbers, electricians, teachers, health workers, building and construction workers, digital workers, and many more who are already at work, including the 300 young men and women who yesterday were flagged off by my deputy to go and work abroad?
The number two reason why William Samoei Ruto was visibly angry is because his policies are being resisted by Kenyans. Any policy that he's bringing, Kenyans are criticizing. And in the recent past, we have heard him lamenting. So it is this anger that is being actually portrayed when he is addressing the nation. And today, Kenyans are opposing the vaccination of animals. None other than Ladema Olekina, who is actually a senator, opposing it. So even within the government, there is a lot of opposition. Kenyans are opposed to the Shisha, the new education funding model, and a lot of the And William Samoei Ruto is trying to prove to them that in the fullness of time, he will be vindicated. If this is going to be the case, only time will tell. But generally, looking at him, when he was addressing the nation, he looked very, very angry. The other reason, you listen to him, you realize that he has been criticizing the social media. He's not happy with the social media. The social media has been scrutinizing his policies. The social media has been playing the role of opposition. They have been giving him alternatives, and they have been showing the gaps and the loopholes in anything that is trying to show Kenyans. And he is not happy with this. And going by what has been happening, you realize that the president has to be angry. I also think the prospects and the reality of William Samoei Ruto losing the 2027 general election is dawning down on him. And he's angry because of this. Anybody would be angry when you see that you worked so hard and people are not seeing what you have worked for, if at all he has worked hard, and you can only go home after one term. There is also the fact that Rigathi Gachagua is becoming very, very popular. He must be very angry because what is happening here, he must be feeling that he was misled, maybe by the NIS or his advisors. And that is why when you look at him, you realize that he decided now to go to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. The stone that was rejected has become the cornerstone of his government. He's also very, very close to Raila Amolo Odinga and his team. So if you look at him, you realize that he is angry from all angles. Whether he achieved the objective of the Jamhuri, I think I leave it to you. Whether he met your expectation, I don't know. Let me ask you, did the Jamhuri speech meet your expectations? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? And by the way, there's so many people who have been asking my number. I always pin my number in the comment section. I pin it. For those of you who want to send me Christmas gift, I'm accepting the gift now. And thank you for those who have been asking the number. I'll pin it and enjoy your Jamhuri Day. Bye.